All right, y'all. I'm just gonna do this. And like trying to think of what exactly I want to say, how to do this. This is kind of something new to me. But my name's Patrick Smith, and this is my story. I guess I'm doing this because, for anyone that cares, like that wants to know about me, what I'm about, where I came from, and my plans for the future, I guess. I had a friend recently pass, and she was a big part of what I've been doing the past year. So I guess I feel like I'm about to start a new story, new chapter to my story. So when I catch people up, anyone that cares of, I don't know, what happened so far. I guess, I don't know where to start. Cincinnati, born and raised, been here practically all my life. I've traveled a little bit. I actually got catfished before there was even a catfish thing, before that was a thing. Back when it was just a fish. Like what was it? Don't know why I'm starting off with this story, but geez, I don't know, it was about 20 years ago. I think I talked to her on AOL or Web TV or something like that. Some girl out in California. And I don't know, I got feelings for her. Didn't know if I was ever really going out there, but yeah, my neighbor like this was, you'll hear about this part probably later. This is how I used to sell weed. Like I was kind of did that for like 16 years. But anyways, my neighbor, his stepdad was a sheriff, and he came over one day and told me, like, he said he heard, like, that I was going to get raided and stuff. So I was like, well, I had a couple friends, and my brother was working out in California at the time, like, around where that girl supposedly lived. So I just took a bus, headed out to Cali. I had a job lined up, went to meet that girl. Supposed to meet her at this movie theater by my hotel. She never showed, didn't hear from her the rest of the time I was out there. 2 weeks later, came back here. Then she popped up on there, but it was supposedly her sister, and supposedly she died on the way to come meet me. But I checked it out. That didn't really happen. Thank God. So yeah, that was back before catfish was a thing. I was one of the first, unfortunately. I don't know why I started off there, but okay. As a child, I don't really remember a whole lot. My dad left when I was 4. I grew up without a dad, which made me respect my mom so much for raising me and my brother and sister. And I eventually reconnected with my dad, like later in life, like a couple years ago, and we were cool. He passed away a year or two, but I think we were cool when he passed. So that's good at least. But let's see, high school. I had about like 5 friends that I hung out with. We got into some trouble. Normal high school stuff. I wasn't like a jock, cool kid, or anything like that. I was just, I don't know. I don't know what we classified as. Then after high school, I planned on going to college and taking a year off going to college, but instead, I graduated when I was 17, and then during that year off, like a month after I turned 18, I screwed up. Like I was doing acid back then, and drank and drove to a friend's at like 2 in the morning and got pulled over right in front of their house, and I had like 19 hits of acid on me. So got a felony drug possession for that. Cops were telling me like, oh, if this happened a month ago, you wouldn't get a felony. But yeah, lucky me, I felt like I ruined my life. You know, kind of. That did set me back. That is what helped, you know, just keep me a drug dealer. I just stayed a drug dealer till about 30. When I got busted again, that's when I got raided. I actually got raided then, and I had 56 joints, which, you know, these days, since it's legal most places and there's dispensaries everywhere, it doesn't seem like it should be a felony still, but, you know, it is what it is. So I do got 2 felonies. That's important to know, I guess. Like, you know, I don't feel like that, you know, makes me a bad person. Like, you gotta look at the felonies. Like, don't just judge people based on that. Love life, really ain't had much of one. Like, never been married, no biological kids. I got 2 kids that, you know, that I helped raise and love as mine, that are like adults now from a previous friendship that, you know, we were in a relationship for like a month, but mostly just friends. But I still love them like they're my kids. And then there's Luke, my nephew, who's like everything. I always wanted a kid. And, you know, I guess because my dad left, I always wanted to be a great dad. Like, you know, kind of at my age seemed like that ain't gonna happen, like especially never get married, no real long-term relationships. But then Luke came along at the right time, and he's like my life now, and really everything I do is for him in some way. I don't know, I guess I feel like I started this venture of making videos like about a year ago. Oh, I guess skip ahead. I guess work-wise, I did work after the cops forced me into early retirement from my drug dealing days. Like, I was a machine operator. Like, I went to rehab. Like, it was good, and came out, machine operator, a few jobs, which I did like that, but it didn't work out. I guess I wasn't done partying. Like, I had a group of friends that I like to hang with, and I don't know, I guess that wasn't over with. And ended up working at a warehouse with a friend of mine for a few years. That was the last job I had, and then I don't know if I got hurt there or where. I woke up like one day, it was a Saturday. I woke up and my hip was hurting really bad. And I tried to keep working, but it seemed like the more I worked, the worse the pain got. Like, the last day I tried to work, I was there like 7 hours, did maybe an hour's of work. And I was on the forklift a lot of times, and still had to take several breaks, and I was in so much pain I could barely walk for 3 weeks after that. And I was like, that was like the last day I worked, and went to the hospital, and like I needed like a hip surgery. But when I went, I found out, like, that's when I found out I had diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Like, I didn't go to the doctor my whole life, so, and I drank and smoked like good part of my life. So yeah, I couldn't really do nothing. After that, so I filed for disability and waited. Let's see, and like, I had to move back to ended up having to move back to my family's house. I'm just like on the couch there. I don't even got like a bed or my bedroom or anything. Like, it's been like that for like almost 4 years. It's like pretty terrible. But Luke's there, so that makes it all worth it, really. The kid, like, can't have bad days around him. Like, he's an amazing kid. You will see videos of him eventually. Like, he's a little performer. He'll grab his tablet, setting it up, and like just like perform stuff in his head, like on the video. Like, he's big into wrestling. He likes wrestling entrances. And I don't know. You'll hear more about it. See him. You'll definitely see him. Shoot. I guess what I'm trying to do really is entertain people. At this point in my life, I just want to entertain people, watch Luke grow up, and like just try to make people happy and be happy myself. Like, and not where I want to be. Like I'm sure I know everybody wants to be big enough to make money and all this stuff. Like, I just want to make enough to get a big house that my family can live in, like on the couple other floors, and I'll have like my own floor, like so I could potentially be in a relationship. Like, I feel like I can't do nothing relationship wise if it's too far away from Luke, which kind of sucks since most of the girls that are interested in me or live in a different state or a different country. I can't leave Luke. Like, so my goal is to keep doing what I'm doing, because whatever I'm doing, it like feels right. Even this little video right now, it feels like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Hopefully get the dream. Like, I am like hopeless romantic. I haven't totally gave up on love. Like, I'm a Swiftie. She finally found it. She finally got herself the guy. Like, so there's hope. I do believe in them. And like, I don't know. I just want to keep entertaining people. Like, I don't want drama. I don't want like hate with anyone. Just want to do this. Just want to be happy. Watch Luke grow up. Make y'all happy. I guess that's all I really want to say. Take care, y'all.